Okay, I gotta tell you about one of the craziest mayors in America. First, as soon as he was elected, he was arrested for felony burglary.
Begin with that breaking news. Turmoil in the city of South Fulton. Mayor Khalid Kamau arrested and facing felony charges. Only our Fox 5 cameras were rolling as the leader in handcuffs placed in the back of a patrol car as he's taken off to the Fulton County Jail.
It's gotten so bad where even his dog is violating people in City Hall.
Meet South Fulton first dog Zion, who not only has a monthly party, but his own website and an Instagram page too. He is a Shiba Inu that is by Mayor Khalid Kamau's side most of the time.
We have tried to work with him. We have asked him to not bring the dog around in certain settings. This dog has violated people.
And now the mayor's being evicted from his house because he can't pay rent.
The South Fulton mayor's landlord is taking him to court over unpaid rent.
And listen, people, we're just scratching the surface here. There's a lot to talk about. Now, before we get started, here's a quick word from our sponsor, GoldenCrest Metals. All right, you know what I keep hearing from people lately? My money's in the market, and I don't trust it anymore, especially after it dropped like a rock. I get it. We've seen trillions wiped out. The dollar is losing major ground. And no matter what they promise on TV, your savings keep taking the hit. Meanwhile, gold is not just surviving. It's up 28% this year, just past $3,400 an ounce. Goldman Sachs is saying that it's going to go up to $3,700. These are all-time highs. Now, this isn't a hype, it's a signal and the move. Get in before it even runs higher. Most people don't realize that they can roll physical gold or silver into their IRAs or 401k, tax and penalty free. It's legal, it's easy, and my people at GoldenCrest Metals have a free guide that breaks it down in 3 simple steps. No pressure, no obligation, just educate yourself. Go to goldcrestmetals.com or call the number 888-885-6405. Link is also in the description and a pinned comment for those of you who are too lazy to actually type it into a browser. And again, that's goldcrestmetals.com. And don't forget to tell them Nate sent you, because sitting back and hoping is not the plan. So now let's get back to the video of this insano mayor. This is Khalid Kamau. He has the distinction of being the first Black Lives Matter activist to be elected mayor of a town.
It's time for Black people to elect Black leaders who are willing to invest in Black communities, Black businesses, and Black youth. South Fulton is full of potential. I know because I was born and raised here, and I still live here because I still believe our best days are yet to come. We just need a mayor with enough vision to see the best in all of us.
So he was elected because he had that vision. But things went south very, very quickly. As I said in the opening, he was arrested for burglary.
Khalid Kamau is alleged to have made his way onto private property along Cascade Palmetto Parkway sometime before 7 a.m. on Saturday. On site are a residence and a lake house, which the owner says is mostly used for storage. The owner of the property tells law enforcement surveillance cameras detected Kamau walking up the driveway and eventually inside that lake house. After calling 911, the property owner made his way close enough to make contact with Kamau, ordering him to, quote, stay put. The property owner admitted to carrying a firearm at the time, but that Kamau didn't say that he was a South Fulton mayor until after it was by his side. The warrants go on to say when Kamau came outside, he allegedly rejected those orders, going as far as to tell the property owner, quote, "You can't give me orders. Do you know who the blank I am? I'm the mayor, and I'll wait for my police force to get here." When South Fulton police made contact with Kamau, he told law enforcement he was driving by the Cascade Palmetto Parkway property at the time and that it was his, quote, dream house. The criminal warrant states that Kamau was aware he was criminally trespassing at the time, but he alleged it was the property owner who was aggressive. Kamau also told authorities that the property owner had a firearm, but alleged that the owner told Kamau, quote, "If you take another step, I'm going to shoot you."
So after being held at gunpoint for felony burglary, the city council said, hold on, we have no confidence in our new mayor.
South Fulton City Council says it has no confidence in its own mayor. This comes after the mayor claimed the council created a culture of corruption. It's been a fiery week in South Fulton, and That included tonight, where multiple onlookers protested and had to be escorted out of the meeting.
City Council made a unanimous vote of no confidence against their own mayor, Khalid Camus.
This city council is doing whatever they want to do.
Then this mayor from an obscure town in Georgia said, you know what? I'm going to take public money and travel the world and promote South Fulton.
Tonight, the mayor of South Fulton is defending his international travels funded by tax dollars. Mayor Kobe, formerly known as Khalid Camus, says he visited countries on 4 continents last year to promote South Fulton as an international hub for black businesses, and did so within all local and federal expense guidelines.
Now, but some of the council members there in South Fulton are raising questions about whether that travel was even appropriate.
Transaction records show Kobe used his city-issued Visa card to book trips around the world.
Right,
How many times were you in Colombia?
So again, I went to Colombia 3 times last year.
Okay, Colombia 3 times, Paris twice, Rwanda and Ghana, and Toronto?
Yes, and those all weren't in the same year. That was over 2 years.
Then he called the all-black city council out for being racist because he was spending the money like crazy.
I am so distressed and disappointed that the blackest city in the United States of America is heading into Black History Month with its all-black council tearing each other down.
Mayor, I really was going to let this go, but I can't continue to sit here and allow you to make it seem like we're the villains and you're the victim. Now, those cameras are in the back of the room, not because of us. We would love to come to a meeting and just go through this agenda and have a professional meeting and do the business of the people and go home. But it was you who want to sit around and call us the blackest city and say we want to tear each other down. We're not tearing you down. You took your black behind over to Africa for 20 days and didn't tell anybody. No, he called us a blacker city, and that was disrespectful. We keep telling him that.
Now, it got so bad where the city council had to strip the mayor of all his authority and even had him escorted out of City Hall because he was doing such a horrible job.
We begin with that breaking news. Tuesday, the city of South Fulton council members voted to strip the mayor of all of his duties. The move comes after the mayor was accused of misusing thousands of dollars on unauthorized purchases, including international trips.
It is the consensus of the council that the mayor, through the unauthorized use of resources and abuse of his position, refusing to follow policy, and engaging in conduct unbecoming to a member, which constitutes a breach of public trust.
We have new body cam video showing the moment police told the mayor of South Fulton that his access had been revoked and he is no longer allowed inside City Hall.
Mayor, I've been instructed to not allow you in your office, and also you are permitted to drive a city vehicle per directions from the city manager and the chief.
Police escorted Mayor Kobe outside, and this all comes after the council says the mayor has used taxpayer money for personal use and international travel. The mayor told 11 Alive he is heartbroken by the council's actions. However, he is still the mayor of South Fulton.
Now things get even worse for the mayor because, see, the mayor had this wonderful mural put into his office. It cost about $5,200, but the mayor didn't get any authorization to spend $5,200 on a vanity mural. So the city council said, we're going to take it out of your paycheck, and they garnished his wages.
We need $5,280 back.
Tuesday night, City of South Fulton council members said Mayor Khalid Camus must pay thousands of dollars back for this mural.
This will be paid from the mayor's budget and garnished from his wages.
We did the work. We'll get paid.
But Jose Jimenez, owner of Alpha Graphics in East Point, says the mayor never made good on this invoice for more than $5,000.
The office wanted the mural installed ahead of some event I do not know.
Channel 2 was at that event where the mayor showed the mural.
We are in the business of making sure that we're not harming small businesses.
Councilwoman Carmelithia Gum says the council was given authorization to unfreeze the mayor's budget to pay this invoice.
The mayor decided to do it off a handshake, and that's not how we do business in local government.
Now, you think things can't get any worse, but they do. See, this mayor, because his wages are getting garnished, isn't making as much money, and he's not paying his rent. So his landlord says, I want my money and I want you to get out. So the landlord started eviction proceedings.
Fulton County court documents show a summons was given to the mayor on March 19th for $1,663 owed for back rent for the month of March. I reached out to the mayor on Tuesday. He told me in a statement, quote, I represent over 200 million Americans for whom an unexpected expense of $1,000 can mean financial catastrophe. Mayor Kamau went on to say in his statement, I wasn't expecting to need a legal team when I announced my re-election plans in January, but I guess that's the way the political game is played now.
Now, I don't want to just shock you, but this mayor thought he was doing such a great job that he deserved a pay raise. Matter of fact, he wanted his pay to double.
New at 11, the man who runs the city of South Fulton looking for a serious raise.
He pitched this idea to city council tonight, seeking to nearly double his salary.
So obviously the city council said H to the no for the pay raise. And now the mayor found himself in a weird position. He can't pay his rent. He's being investigated over all these things. He decides, you know what? Heck with it. I am not running for re-election.
Mayor Khalid Kamau has announced he's no longer seeking re-election. The controversial public figure made the announcement during Tuesday's city council meeting. He's come under fire recently for allowing his dog to be at City Hall, mismanaging expenses, and for taking unauthorized overseas trips.
So the first BLM activist to become mayor of a town is an absolute failure. What a surprise. Now, I think this mayor went into this job with the best intentions, but unfortunately, intentions don't replace competency. And this mayor was obviously incompetent to the job that he needed to do and to the people he wanted to serve. No matter if it's BLM, MAGA, whatever, if you're not competent to hold the position and to do a good job, you'll get exposed eventually. And I think at the end of the day, that's what's going on here. This mayor is being exposed for who he was, a grifter who got enough support to become mayor. Now, as always, tell me where I'm wrong in the comment section. Tell me, hey, you support Mayor Kobe. You think Mayor Kobe was doing a fine job and the city council was wrong. We may just have to disagree on this one. But as always, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.